A to zaujíma Švenša Kovera. Tak što ja sam prehrao od 2 góly, boli som fizičky, ale to nevadí. A dneska idem teda 5. zápas, dneska hrajem v Zürichu, tak uvidíme, hej. Uvidíme, či ešte budem hrať doma, alebo nie. Ideme na 5. zápas, let's go.
Number 5 in store for you tonight here on EA Sports. Hi everybody, I'm James Cebulski. What a playoff series this has been so far. Great energy from inside the moments away now from Blackjack. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. And he comes up with a glove save. Now there the goaltender gets taken. Goaltender does it, makes a save. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. On the face-off here, back underway. Oh, nice little move around him. Drives to the sweet spot, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Zürich's got the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And took that one out of the air. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Riak. Cuts to the front. And that goes off the player. Offside save. All sorts of pressure. Can they get this out? Zürich's got the puck against the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Weidman. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Gets it out of his own end. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie comes up. Wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And he turned that one aside. The Lions cross the line and gain the zone. Slides it across. And he comes up with it. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Off the draw. Look at that move. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Shot shuts the door with a great save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. More than half the period left to play. Still looking for our first goal. And from off the wing he comes up with it with both centers screwed up. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Nice job to escape the zone. Takes the shot. Fantastic save. Henry's on the attack in the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Puck point ball for H. Oh, a clutch save. Tandy plays it up. Lausanne's got it in their own zone. Ravel's going to play it against the half wall. Puts it on net. Oh, excellent play by there. The Lions take it across the line. Zürich's playing it from the side. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped back underway. He shimmies around it with the puck. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Feeds it over. from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Gets a glove out to make the save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper lets to hang on. Off the draw, snakes around him. Up and off the wing. They've got numbers. Shot.
Go!
They stay with it and buries the rebound.
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Lausanne's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Blocked in front. Zurich's got the puck in the defensive end. Yeah, they need more than that to beat him. Moves it quickly over to Andrighetto. To the front! And that shot dies in traffic. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Past the midway mark with a frame. Lausanne's ahead 1-0. Zurich's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they made it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Passes it over. Moves it to Lettinen. Takes the feed. Gives it pace of it and will play on. Picked up along the boards by Grant. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a stick save. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. That's a tired group of defenders there in their own end with this face-off.
Yeah, they're forced to take the icing, and the goaltender, the hugest piece to the puzzle, looks just gassed.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Off the face-off here, back underway. Oh, nice little move around him. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Good icing on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Big time stop there. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Lausanne's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Zurich's ready to go on the attack. That's a shot. Denies him on the slapper. Puts it on net. Shuts the door again. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Oh, they call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves the puck along the half wall. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Lets it go. And he had an answer with that save. Lausanne's in transition. now. Nearing the point. And now it's grabbed by Kanunen. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Quick shot. Oh, that's T-Smith to keep it out. We got a whistle offside to call.
Balsers knows he has a point streak going here, and when the puck's on your stick and you're feeling that confident, you direct everything to the net, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes it's just skill.
Henry's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. The Lions looking against the half wall. It's stopped it! It's stopped it!
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, and he finds his way back in to make that save.
Chyba do końca pracy ci.
He was an incredible save. I mean, that was not a net, James. He weathers the storm and just makes a highlight reel save.
Zurich's got the puck along the wall. Cutting to the front of the net, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
To są dwa tytuły w Zurichu, też wyrównane 1-1. Tylko 15 minut. Pojdziemy za drugą, trzecią minutę wchodzimy, ako bude druga tretina. To są schody, tak idziemy sobie po zaczynam, przynieść się druga tretina. Let's go!
Two more periods to go, and we're about to cut in the second frame here. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Lions are sitting in a good position considering the first period that they had, James, where they turned over the puck constantly. They need to hit the reset button and look to get some motion, look to make good first pass decisions, and try and create some opportunities.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Along the wing up to neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Both teams ready in here for the face-off. Off the draw. Look at that move. Takes the pass. Moves into the slot. Big save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a broke look, and he gets an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning to the side.
And a successful goal attack. The Lions cross the blue line and are in the attack. And now he angles it across to Mulligan. Here's a chance. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there. Zurich's taking possession in their own end. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
First chance of the night here in the advantage.
They earned their first power play of the game. It's hard to settle right here. An opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Keep save on the great one at that. The point down. Oh, stops the game.
Well, it's a privilege to be on the power play, and you want to exceed expectations, and the coach's reaction is telling the unit you exceeded them.
Zurich's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
The Lions take it across the blue line. Slides it across. Strikes once again.
Well, you know that special teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
The Lions have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press and don't get complacent.
Here's a chance, and now it's turned away. The Lions gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone, along the boards, here they come. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Fires it. Spectacular save on the play. The Lions are on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Lausanne's looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Lausanne's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. It's a nice time.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Jesus. And Zurich's got the puck. Feeds the puck across to Kelly and Keel. And that's broken up. And look at this. They're really racking up the
Go! Smell!
You know it's a hard shot, but the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Lausanne suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Quick pass over to Protein.
Well, this keeps going back and forth, doesn't it, James? I'm not sure the goaltenders like this very much. It's a highly entertaining game, but here's the defense.
As long as we have a voice, I'm all for it.
That puck is on and off and stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that nose zone slot area, James, to speak the goaltender because it gets off the stick so fast.
The Lions have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play an attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Lausanne's got it along the wall. Puts it on net. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Quick pass to Karunen. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose an offender there. Lausanne's got control of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Toss to the paint. Denies him.
Goaltenders spend so much time doing tracking exercises and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Now he slides it up to 14. Slides the puck over. On the attack along the boards. Lausanne's gain possession. Gains the zone through center. Shot!
Oh, save it! Oh my goodness, what a goal! That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
I love this. These fans are starting to get on their feet and recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made incredible ones, and you gotta embrace it when they're on their feet and supporting you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Lausanne's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. Puck is dropped and back underway. He shimmies around it with the puck. Oh, look at this chance. Fires it on net, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Schillen has got it in the defensive end. The Lions pick up steam and are on the attack. There he is on the left hand, and a great save. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Hughes makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Here in the late goings of the period, Zurich's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Zurich's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Weber. Ramos got the puck in his own zone. And they get that puck down the ice. Lausanne's got the puck along the wall. And a great save right there in the play. Lausanne's going to hold him against the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. With the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Pollock. Another stop by the goaltender. We're going to face off after the puck stays coming up. Both teams flying into position, and the officials check to drop the puck. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Trying to clear. The Lions get a hold of the puck along the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. Big time stop. Oh, what a stop here with time winding down. It's hit the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Zapowiadanie jakieś 4-2. Zürich domacy. Ponieważ okisa 60 minut. Tak po 15 minut sam. Ja sam pri trećoj trećini. Sada je po začupljenja slivačna trećina Edzukov.
Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Got 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Zurich's in the lead here in the third period, James, but this has been an action-packed, back-and-forth, entertaining game that just screams offense. I would have hated it. Why? There is zero defense to be had.
Looking to make something happen to the offensive zone. Oh, fantastic stop here. Sends it over to Grant. Here's the chance on the attack. And there's the save on the play. Lausanne's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. Off the draw, sneaks around him. momentum across the zone here on the right side. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Lions have it against the wall. Takes it to the front. Fantastic save.
It's a great shot. It's a great...
So look who's at it again.
It's a second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. But these are the types of goals that are extremely deflating because they are just outrageous in nature and really change the landscape of the game. I mean, the goaltender scrambling and had no chance on that one.
The Lions probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Looks to set up at the point now. Kick back as it goes off the stick. Looks to drive from the point. Lausanne's got a hold of it along the wall. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the interior. Stars! And they finish it on the rebound. What a goal.
They used their speed on this counter attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. It winds up in the back of the net.
Lausanne's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Zurich's gained possession along the boards. Whiteman's taking it from his own end. Trying to clear, and they get it out of harm's way. Through center along the wing. Quick feed to Mulligan. Shot! Oh, wow! What a save with the glove! Here's a race for the loose puck. And manages to clear the zone. Stones him in front. Zurich's got possession of the puck. The Lions move the puck in the defensive zone. Drives to the paint. Denies him in front.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here's a shot. And makes the save. Play well dead. Let's get the call.
The natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach up, you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping ball.
The Lions once again set up their power play unit.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James. And they ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go fire up and work endlessly on this setup. Man, is it working tonight?
Oh, look at this. Shot.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Kokenen's ready for the try as they continue to be shorthanded here. Back underway and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. That's not going to fool him. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get stoppage in play. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Off the face-off here, back underway. Oh, nice little move around him. The Lions have it behind the net. Handles the puck. Logan's got it across the line. Quick shot. Hughes freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Kokenen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Oh, these fans are still buzzing about what you just saw. What a save that was, Shane.
Yeah, I made an incredible save and really engage this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
And then caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here's a short pass for 14. Here's a chance. And that's stopped. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Off the draw. Look at that move. Moving into the attacking zone. Quick shot. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Lions run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Especially teams, they can create energy or they can take it away, and this I felt to PK. Wow, what an opportunity and a chance he didn't get. The momentum has shifted.
More than half the period has expired. Zurich got all sorts of content with the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Fuchs plays it along the wall. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. It's a save. Makes the save again.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there. It just takes away the net.
Lausanne's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Puck is dropped back underway. He shimmies around to the top. Lausanne's got it from behind the net. Shot! There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift, this is gaining pressure. You know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. Here's a shot. Largely in front, and it's broken up. And these two teams save. The Lions gain control of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Zurich's on the attack. Shot right in front. That's blocked. Fuchs takes the puck. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's a chance. Great save. Tucked away in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Shelena. Into the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Weber. Quick shot from the slot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of it.
The shot's from the middle of the ice, and he has some beat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Fires it. Great chance, and he didn't get a save. A critical draw here. Zurich's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come up along the wing. Lausanne's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. Stones him with the blocker. Moves it to Colin Teal. Takes a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Sends a pass over. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Oh, that's a big-time clear there.
The critical juncture of the game, and you're in your own zone. You got to find a way to get that puck out, and you do it. You focused on the details, and you made sure you got it.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Lions holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Moves it to Pulsers. The Lions playing along the boards. Lausanne's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the puck at the point. Moves inside. Oh, wow, what reflexes to grab that one with the glove.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Shuts him down. Pass to Malkin. Lausanne's goalie is on the bench. The extra timer has dropped into the play.
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance bundle and a game well fought and a win well earned. As that empty net goal ran in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Lausanne's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they should have made in the third. Off the draw, sneaks around it. Shot! Oh, great save here! Great puck check on the reach. Taken along the wall by Busters. Right up the gutter to the attacking zone. Takes the shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Here they come on the attack. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but him, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get louder.
James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
A fun night of playoff hockey, and these playoffs, well, they have been intense, and they have been electrifying so far. We'll see if the next round, folks. For sure. I'm James. Go.
Zato sam zagrao 5.Zápas. Po 1-1, to jedna. Igrali domaći 6-3, to ne vadi. Više se posla serija opet do Lausanne. Budem da doma. Kaže se, še vam ne učim. Ще заграме 6.Zápas. Аж так ополудненьки заграм. Так затяг.